Good evening, students. So, welcome back to our Visual Basic class. Today's topic is about custom control. So, when I say custom control, that means already there are built-in controls like text box, button, list box, combo box, so many types of controls that is already there in Visual Basic. But sometimes you would like to create your own control and use it in your project. So, for that, what you can do is that in Visual Basic, you can just this is the new project where you can choose your project. So you choose your language, all right. Then you can come to this part of the project where it says just hold on, there is uh, yeah, this one, Windows Form Control Library. So you can see this is a project for creating controls to use in Windows Form, all right. So if you want to create your own control, so you can just click on this one, then click on next, right. Now here I can give my own control, let's say, all right. So then I give create. So here we are going to create our own custom control. So what you can do is that you can actually take other control and you can make you can enhance the control. So that is like you could take the like for example a text box, and you want to create your own custom text box by using the same text box, but you are changing the other properties of the text box. That you can do. So that's what I will do initially right now. So like let's say I want to create a control which will have two text box and a button, for example, all right. So what I can do is that I can click on this text box, like you can go to the toolbox, all right. Then you choose your text box, let's drag it, all right. So or rather I will create my own custom date control, all right, where I will enter the date in my way, like the way I want. So I need actually for that, what I'll do is that I will use a level, all right. That is this level I will modify again. Okay, so you go to the properties, these are like normal levels, you can see that, right. So here what I'll do is that I will change it to, let's say, day, all right. So here it says day, then I will bring a text box next to it. Okay, so you will be entering the day, all right. Now then again choose your another, that is for month level. Okay, then I want another one that is for, I'll just keep it floating over here. So I will want another label that is for our year, and then another text box over here, day, month, and this will be for the year, right. So let's say I change this, go to the properties again, I will pin it so that it looks easy. So this will be month, this will be for year, right. So now what I'll do is that I will just like to keep it in a good alignment so that they look good too. Okay, so and then another level I would like to use enter your date, for example. So enter the date. Okay, so now I will modify these things. If you want to modify this, you can do that. For example, I want the day to be certain color in the foreground. Maybe I will use something like just for our this is blue color will be for the day. I'm just making it multicolor color so that you can see the difference, right. Blue, let this be red, and this one let it be green. Custom control, and let this one be green, fine. So if you write anything over there, so blue, red, green, so these are the four color, right. You can change the back color. And what about this one? I want to change the font. Maybe I would like to have the font size a bit bigger, so let's say bold, and maybe 16. So give OK, so that looks good enough for me. Okay, so now these things also I will adjust. I don't want that big when I'll be dragging it. I will tell you why. See, I'm decreasing this, and let me just shape it everything correctly. So let's say I get it here, then let's say I drag it over there, right, and then I'll make it bit small like this, right. So this is my control, right. So that much I want to do. You want to do some more modification to your control, you can do it. For example, you want to change some more colors and all those things. This is like your existing control you are taking and you are enhancing it to something else, right? So just adjusting it again. Yep, this looks good. Okay, so now this is the one, so I will save it. Right, now if I start it just for viewing sake, just to see how it works, right? So I'm waiting for it to build. Yep, so this is how my control will look like. Can you see that exactly how this will look like? So this is the preview mode, all right? But this is not exactly what you would like to see. For example, um, let's say I put a background to this part, all right? So I will put a background color so that we can, not a picture, sorry, background color, right? So I will make it a bit different, maybe this color. Yep, this looks good. Okay, so this is the one, all right? So now what I'll do is that I will go to the solution explorer and I will add another project so that this control comes over there. So you can see this is user control one, right? So I will save it, right? I will save just to show you that this works with this project. So what you can do is that you can go to this, all right? Then you can right click on it, okay? And you can say add and you say new project, okay? This time what I'll do is that I will use a simple Windows form project, this one, all right? So I'll name it as use custom control. That's the name of my form. This is the form project, not a this one. So here I am using it. Yep. So this is the normal way like we have done. Now can you see this user control one? That's the one that we have created, right? So now this control has also come to this one. All right. Now see, very simply what I'll do is that I want the user to, if I drag this, can you see that this one comes up over there and this is my own control, right? So now if I run it, you can see, oops, sorry, this is running my previous project, this one, right? So I want this project to run. So what you can do is that you go to your solution explorer again. I would like to pin it. Okay, solution explorer, if you go to this, then click on this, go to the properties. All right, now you don't want that my control, you want this user custom control. That's the project of the form, right? So go for this, click apply, okay, and then we run, right? So you can see that there is my custom control. So this is a control which was actually created. Can you see the colors like the way I have put it, right? So this is how we can create. Now I don't have to create, if I want to create this in this form, what I have to do, I have to drag a label, then another text box, then another, exactly the same thing I have to do it. But in this case what I'll do, I'll use my custom control, drag it, drop it, there comes another one, right? So like this you can actually create your own control. What I want you to do as a assignment for this topic of creating a custom control, I want that instead of a text box, what you do is that you create it as a combo box, right? So what you'll do is that you will drag a combo box. You know what is a combo box, right? So you can use a combo box like this, all right? And what you do is that you add here days will be what, 1 to 30 or 31st, 1 to 30, right? Similarly, month, another combo box which will be 1 to 12, and year maybe from 19, let's say 1990 till this unfortunate year of 1920, 2020, where we are facing this crisis of coronavirus and all, right? So you add it up and you can try to create your own custom control for the date and time. Thank you.